Hello, I am Crochet followers. I wanted to come to you and show you the progress of my derrick bag. I just finished putting it together. Well, I still have more to go, but I just wanted to stop and show you all. This is the inside of the bag. Sorry, that's Autumn. Wanted to show you all how it's coming out. Okay, so you saw the rectangle that I had in my other video. You sew up the sides about you sew up the sides leaving 3 inches at the top. So from the bottom, you fold it in half, then you sew up the sides leaving 3 inches at the top. Okay, so after you do that, you open it and you make like the corner part from where you started to sew up the sides. You make that a triangle. Then you fold the triangle. See how I folded it up and made the point to go along the side of the seam that I sewed up. So yeah, I have to sew this part. You see I sewed this side already. Now I have to sew this side of the triangle to make it look like this. See, sewed up both sides. And that gives the bottom your width. Isn't it cute thus far? So I love the way I did this. You know, this part of the pattern, the pink, wasn't in there. It was just all one color. But I love how I manipulated it to make it my own little design, and it kind of matches out on both sides. I did good. The pattern is pretty simple. I'm going to read it to you all. This way you can be able to rewind it and get what you need out of it. Because I am not able to post it. I tried to post the link on my page. Someone asked about it, and I wasn't able to. So I said, well, I can tell it to you all. The finished measurements, wide will be 45 centimeters, which is 18 inches. In height, it will be 25 centimeters, which is 10 inches. Shh, Autumn. And in diameter, it will be 14 centimeters, which is 5.5 inches. Okay, the yarn that I used was Red Heart Super Saver. You can use one thing of yarn. It should be 7 ounces. The yarn I used was actually 5 ounces. I don't know why the gray heather is 5 ounces. But, hey, I only used a little bit of the pink. And I used one whole gray heather and a little bit more from another one. The needle, stop, Autumn. The needle you use is a J hook. It says, now I don't follow or don't understand what the tension means, like 13 stitches equal 10 centimeters or 4 inches. That doesn't mean anything to me, but if it means something to you, so be it. So, like I said, Autumn. 13 stitches equals 4 inches. Using a J hook. Okay. Other materials that you need. You need a wooden rod, 24 centimeters, which is 9 and 6 inches. 9.6 inches. A little bit over 9.5. Diameter 1 centimeter, which is 0.4 inches, times 2. So you need 2 of those in all actuality. Button diameters, 2.5 centimeters, which is 1 inches, times 4. So you need 4 buttons. I don't know why it makes things so difficult. Why just not say 2 wooden rods, 9.6 inches, or 4 buttons, 4 1-inch buttons. Okay. Fabric for lining and magnetic snap. Okay, so later on in the pattern, it'll tell you how many inches do your material needs to be. Okay. Now to start it, and this is the derrick bag, if I haven't said it already. To start it, you're going to chain 62. So after you chain 62, row 1, you're going to single crochet in the second hook. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Double crochet in the next chain. Single crochet in the next chain across. And then you're going to turn. if you ended it, simple way of thinking about it, because the next row you're going to do chain 2, double crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, double crochet. So if you end it with a single crochet, you know you're going to start the next row with a double crochet. So you're alternating. So row 2, you're going to chain 2, double crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, double crochet across, double crochet in the last single crochet, and turn. Chain 1, single crochet in the next double crochet in the next single crochet across to the last single crochet in the last double crochet, and that's row 3. Now you're going to repeat row 2 and 3 until pieces measure 64 centimeters, which is 25.5 inches, and then you're going to fasten off. So all actuality, single crochet, double crochet, the next row you just do the opposite all the way to you get 25.5 inches. Now I'm going to tell you what my 25.5 inches equaled up to, how many rows I have. Let's see which way can I show it to you. I mean, let me count it. So this is 2, 4, 6. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It can get confusing, y'all. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. I'm trying not to lose my place. 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 67. So I got 67 rows, give or take. Your stitching, the tension in your hand. Now I see why I say tension, but the tension in your hand might be a little bit different than mine. But what I count that I have here is 67 rows, which I need to write down for myself for when I make this again. Let's see. I don't know where my notepad is. Oh, there it is. So for the derrick bag, I thought I had already started writing the derrick bag. There it is. Okay, there we go. 67 rows. 67 rows. Alright. So, let me finish now telling you what the pattern says. Okay, so in the finishing, you're going to fold bag in half, stitch seam sides together, leaving 3 inches opening at the top. That's what I showed you earlier, which was folded in half from the rectangle, sew it up from the bottom, leaving 3 inches. Oh, I'm not showing you. Fold it in half, sew it up from the bottom, leaving 3 inches at the top for the opening. Okay, I got that part. Fold lower corner of bag so that the side seam and bottom edge are along the same line. Now, I don't know if I can show you. This is what it shows you in the diaphragm. That triangle. I couldn't figure it out at first. It took me a minute to figure out what they were saying. That's the diaphragm that they show. The diagram. I said diaphragm, Lord. Diagram 1. Okay, you see? And then that's diagram 2. So that's why I say you end up with a triangle. Okay. So, being that you end up with that triangle, I sewed the bottom, that red line that was across that triangle, I sewed across that, which is 14 centimeters. So I sewed across that, took the corner of the triangle to line up with the seam, and sewed it up, like I showed you earlier. The rest of it says Follow lower corner of bag so that the side seam, bottom edge are along same line. I did that, said that. Sew a line perpendicular to the seams as the red dashed line in diaphragm. Repeat for the other side. I did that. I showed y'all that. I had to make sure it was looking right, so I did it, and it came out right, and I said, well, let me do a tutorial. I don't have much time to talk, so I'm going to just read the rest of this so you can get it, because I'll only video 15 minutes to be able to post on YouTube. Okay, so casing. Row 1. Attach yarn with slip stitch at 15 stitches from side seam. Chain 1. Single crochet in same stitch. Single crochet in next 30 stitches. Churn. Chain 1 for row 2. This is chain 1, single crochet in each stitch across. Churn. That should be 31 single crochets. Okay, you're going to repeat row 2 6 more times. Fasten off, leaving a 16-inch tail. Place wooden rod in casing stitch, which tail edge of casing to upper edge of the bag. Stitch both ends of the casing closed. Repeat for the other side. So what I'm gathering, which you see I already counted my 15 stitches in. So right here I will do single crochet, count it to 30, which leaves 15 stitches on the end. Oh, excuse my phone, y'all. Okay, sorry. So, 30 stitches, gonna leave you 15 stitches on this end. So you leave those, you do your, that's what that is. Okay, so be it. Now, for the handles, each handle is 40 centimeters, which is 16 inches long. Round 1, with 2 strands of yarn, chain 49, single crochet single crochet in 2 chains from hook, single crochet across, 3 single crochets in last chain of the chain, turn and continue on the other side of the chain, single crochet across, 2 single crochets in last stitch, join with slip stitch in first stitch. Round 2, chain 1, 2 single crochet in same stitch, single crochet across, 2 single crochet in the center stitch of the round corner, single crochet across, join with slip stitch in first stitch. That sounds like a bit much to me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it and find out. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Okay, round 3, chain 1, single crochet in same stitch, 2 single crochet in next stitch, single crochet across, 2 single crochet in corner stitch, single crochet in next 2 stitches, 2 single crochet in next corner stitch, single crochet until 2 stitch left, 2 single crochets in next stitch, single crochet in last stitch, join with slip stitch in first stitch, slip stitch to 1 inch from corner, fold strap in half and single crochet edges together, ending in 1 inch from the other end. Fasten off, leaving a 6-inch tail. Place handle at 3 centimeters, which is 1.5 inches from edge of casing, at 2 centimeters, which is 1 inch below stitch handle to bag. Repeat for the other side. Make 1 more handle to attach at corresponding position of opposite side of the bag. Fold each corner of the bag as in the picture, which I had the picture in the other thing. I'll see if I can place a picture in this. Okay, I am running out of time. I will try to finish this a little bit later in another video.